Hello, Leo. Good evening. Welcome in, you guys. Leo, I'm here to do a love check-in message with you. Of course, it is your birthday season, so happy birthday to all my Leo friends. For those of you where it's already happened and those of you where it's still to come. Where are we? Well, we're still pretty close to the beginning, so a lot of Leo left to come. Anyway, Leo, as I sat down to meditate on the energies, I heard a quote from one of my favorite Leos on the, well, not on the planet anymore, but Charles Bukowski. And the quote from one of his pieces is, "Everything's going to kill us, everything, either slowly or quickly. Let it be a lover." That's very interesting, Leo. Again, he is one of the most Leos of all time. I believe he had 5 planets in Leo. So very strong, very passionate energy. We're moving towards the Lionsgate portal, Leo, which I will confess to you, I know nothing about, but there is a lot out there about it if you want to look into it. August the 8th should be a very important time for sure. But in my books, more imminently, we're moving towards a full moon in your opposite sign of Aquarius. So that is going to be very impactful because right now Pluto is also in Aquarius. And Aquarius brings about, for me as an astrologer, in romantic astrology, it can bring about unexpected romance. Sometimes it can be in the form of a friendship that turns into a romance. Aquarius very much is the friendship type sign. Anyway, Leo, I'm going to be taking a look at the person coming in toward you. Could be a person you have on your mind. Of course, keep in mind that the energy can always be vice versa or interchangeable. Okay, ready to talk. Well, let's see, Leo. Let's get into it with the romance angels. We have express your love. Go ahead and make that romantic gesture. So maybe this person's afraid to open up, and already that Bukowski thing, the fear, right? Everything's going to kill us, either quickly or slowly. Let it be a lover. Go ahead and take the lead. So this is a love that hasn't been told to you yet. Let's see where it goes. Let's get an Amore Psyche. Oh, interesting. On the bottom of the deck, we have it as safe for you to love. Go ahead, open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Cancer had that as well. All right, let's go with the Amore Psyche. Let me see some of the more physical or sexual components in this connection. Loving yourself. Interesting because this is number 8, and I was just talking about 8-8, the Lionsgate portal. Now, loving yourself can have a lot to do with increasing your self-worth. And maybe, again, this is why this person hasn't expressed it yet. But for many of you, Leo, there's a very strong attraction. And this person could spend some intimate time on their own in the memories of you or the thoughts of you. You know what I mean? All right, let's get right into it with the pulp. Let me see what's on their mind when it comes to you, Leo. I'm trying to keep these shorter. It's both a challenge to myself and because people do tend to prefer the shorter readings. Oh, look at this. Well, then, we have Leo, the King of Wands. This particular King of Wands is very commanding in his presence. Very, very attractive. Look at him. Because he's so strong in his passion, it's my favorite King of Wands in all of tarot. You guys know this. Look at him standing there silhouetted by the fire of his past. He set it on fire. Nothing gets in the way of where he wants to go. So there's that loving yourself energy. They definitely do find you very attractive, Leo. Let's see, how do they feel about you? Let me see their heart. Let me see the passion. Okay, then we see the passion. We see the 6 of Wands. That's about like wanting to be the victor. And I do get that vibe off this person, Leo, because he's very, she, this king. He's very commanding. And he's like, I will win what I want, but also what I deserve. Wow. They have a lot of admiration for you. Look at all the fire coming through. Very passionate. Okay. Let me see. What actions are they going to take towards you? Let me see. Okay. We have the 7 of Swords. And this is about strategy, mental strategy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. And we have go ahead and express your love. So this could be a person who's definitely making a plan behind the scenes. There's something going on here. Seven of Swords to me is never a negative card. It is a card about necessary strategy often. Okay, we'll see where that goes, but it's about plans being made as well. I'm very curious there, Leo. How did they see you? Let me see you. The King of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. Now, for many of you, this could be a same-sex relationship, but not necessarily. The King of Cups is kind of the opposite of, well, not necessarily the opposite of the King of Wands, but in a sense, a lot softer, a lot less commanding, but very, very emotional and very intuitive. Interesting. Okay. What's the challenge here? Oh, I see. Oh, interesting, Leo. We have the Five of Wands and the Hierophant, and they got the Six of Wands in the heart. Now, the Five of Wands can be about competition. I see these two kings here, and I said that this person wants to be the victor. They want to win. Because in the challenge is the Hierophant and the Five of Wands. The Hierophant can be a card about marriage. So I wonder, we'll see if one of you is already committed, but I'm sort of getting that vibe. But this is a card about wanting to beat out the competition. And I do feel like there could be some competition here. Interesting, Leo. Potential outcome. For Leo. The Eight of Pentacles, Earth energy. And then we have the Six of Wands here. Leo. This is a very specific story, but this definitely could be something in the workplace too. I mean, Eight of Pentacles and the Hierophant with the Five of Wands, like, does this have something to do with work or a job? And maybe that's why the expression of love hasn't been had. Let's clarify. Wow. Let me see this King of Wands. We have the Knight of Wands. Interesting. Very, very passionate energy. And I got that right away. The Knight of Wands just wants to take action, wants to take impulsive action. Driven on by that idea here. Okay. Let's have another one with that Knight of Wands. Very, very excited energy. Wow. Oh my. Okay. The Five of Swords. It's like this person's going to do whatever it takes to get what they want. And what they want is clearly you. The Five of Swords is that card about doing what it takes at any cost. Okay. Let me see the Six of Wands in the heart. The Ace of Swords. Lots of air energy coming through. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. But again, we have that Aquarius moon coming up. The Ace of Swords. Let me see one more there. And then the Sun. This is like very, very clear. The Sun and the Ace of Swords, perfect clarity. It's absolute certainty of what they want. And they want to win. They want this. Whatever this is a strange reading, Leo. Let's keep going. Let me see the Seven of Swords in the actions. The Sun is obviously your major arcana. Okay. There's definitely, I don't want to say ego because I hate it when people say that. We all have ego, of course. We all want to be chosen. We all want to win. But this person is like, I'm going to have what I want. Seven of Swords. The Hermit, interesting. Virgo's major arcana. The Hermit is very, very quiet. This is somebody who goes within and makes plans, keeping it to themselves. There's a strategy to win. Let's see what's that about, the Hermit. The Star, there's Aquarius. Oh, double Aquarius. We have the King of Swords and the Star. Now, the Star can be about hopes and wishes and dreams, and I think this is what they're not telling you for some reason here. Now we have three kings. Let's keep going. Now, this could all be the same person. The only king missing is the King of Pentacles, which is the king of good intention. And then we have Emperor energy. We do end with the Eight of Pentacles, so putting in the grounded work. Let me see the King of Cups. It's the Queen of Cups. Now, why do I feel like this is you, Leo? But of course, you could be on either side of the reading here. King and Queen of Cups. Let me get one more there. Because we do have this Hierophant and the Five of Wands. And then we have a King and Queen of Cups who are a pair. So they could see you as already being in a commitment, but they don't care. Let me see. Queen of Cups. Unless this is the same person. Give me a minute to come to see. Okay, Queen of Cups. The High Priestess. Wow. Very strong Cancer energy. You could be a cusp-y. You could have Cancer strongly in your chart. Right now we have Jupiter there, though. But the High Priestess and the Queen of Cups. Then we have the King of Cups there. That's very spiritual. And we have the Hermit, too. Okay. So why the Five of Wands? Express your love. The High Priestess is quiet. And then we have the King and Queen of Cups, which is endless love. So it's in the intuitive realm. I see. They're psychic, like it's psychically, intuitively known. Interesting. But what's this Five of Wands? That about? We get another Five of Wands. That's Ten of Wands, which can be the completion of a cycle, can be about dropping burdens. Let me see the Five of Wands. Okay, Five of Wands. The Seven of Swords. Oh, so let's go back to the Seven of Swords. Then we have the Hermit and the Star. And I just feel like this person is like, this belongs to me. I feel it in my heart. I see it in my soul. It's what's guiding me forward. And by it, this relationship, Leo, this connection, King and Queen of Cups tied together with the High Priestess is very, very spiritual. Again, this is love that is intuited, it's absorbed, it's known. It isn't based on the spoken feeling. And we have Seven of Swords, which is also a card about silence. But I do want to know what the plan is, though. Why the Seven of Swords with the Star? Look who we have. It's the King of Pentacles, Earth energy. There he is. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, the King of good intention. We have Eight of Pentacles here. So Seven of Swords. So maybe that's why they haven't expressed their love, because when they do, it's for keeps. It's very grounded. This is somebody who puts a lot of effort into relationships. Let me see that Eight of Pentacles. The Magician. No. Virgo, Gemini energy. Wow, who is this, Leo? Incredibly powerful. The Magician is the master manifester, as I said. This person gets what they want. Now, Leo, for some of you, this could be somebody who has a high position, either somebody who has some recognition or has some like authority in their work. Somebody very powerful. Let me see the Magician. But we also have that loving yourself card and the King of Wands. There could be some intimate magic happening here as well. I like it. I love it, actually. We have the Knight of Pentacles. We have the Knight of Wands with the King of Wands. We have the Knight of Pentacles with the King of Pentacles. So Again, this is being kept at a certain level, but look at all that is below it, Leo. The Knight of Pentacles, again, Knight of good intention. He takes his time. He develops things carefully. Here with the Magician, what do they want to manifest? What do they want to manifest? The Six of Pentacles. Interesting. I want to work with you as well. I was getting that before. Or some kind of equal offer. Let me see that Six of Coins. Could be about their finances. Let me see. I feel like they want to make some kind of proposal with Seven of Pentacles. Here's all the earth energy. Okay, one more. And plans, Seven Swords, Seven Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles. What even? The 8 and the 2 is the 10 of Pentacles. We have this entire row. And it's 2 different decks. And they all came out with Pentacles, which is the things that we can touch and feel and hold. It's grounded. It's real. You can build on it. But I still feel like there's some kind of like work thing, possibly. Let me have one more there. What a strange reading. I hope it's making sense, Leo. Let's see. The Nine of Wands. This is putting in the hard work. It's reaching the end of a path as well, because we have the Five of Wands, the Five of Wands. And then the Nine of Wands. So one more wand to completion. And that is putting in the effort. What are they complete? What is the fight here? The Nine of Wands. The Knight of Cups. And we have the King of Cups. We have all these knights to the kings. How interesting. And the Knight of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Make that romantic gesture. Express your love. Here comes the Knight of Cups. To do that. That's what he does, the Knight of Cups. Call him my poet of the tarot. He's very romantic. He's very sweet. They've been doing so much work. I don't know what all those pentacles are. I'm trying to keep these readings a bit shorter. But they have been doing so much work to get here. And then here it is. I'll do one more there. I don't feel like you did actually come through in this reading, Leo. Maybe as the Queen of Cups here. Because all 4 kings, and I already said that, and that's the Emperor. The Nine of Pentacles. I don't know what to do with all these pentacles. One more. Let's see. It's like, okay. All right, thankfully, we get the 10 of Cups. Wow. What a crazy reading. The 10 of Cups is the everything card. Look at this. We got the wheel on the bottom, Jupiter. Change. Okay. The 10 of Cups is my everything card. It is like, I always say self-defined, whatever fills those cups for you. Happiness, love, family, creativity, which could be a component in this situation as well. But it's like this person has so many different things going on underneath underneath them, inside them. That's why we have the Hermit and the Magician. Very strong Mercury energy. So whoever this person is, they spend a lot of time in the mind. All right, Leo. I really hope that made sense. That was quite a reading. Let's get you 1 star code. This could be astrological energy in your chart, in theirs, or just overall influencing the situation. I mean, if this resonated with you, please do let me know what they're working so hard on. We have the first house. That's Aries house. It's the arrival of the new. And we have that King of Wands. Boom. Passion. We have the Descendant, which is on the cusp of the 7th house. It's the opposite of the first house, which is your ascendant. This marks the arrival of the other, the partner. And then we have the 4th house, which is the house of the home, Cancer energy. Remember the King and Queen of Cups and the High Priestess? They feel like home with you. And then we have Virgo. you definitely could be dealing with a Virgo. We're heading to in September. I think we have a full moon in Virgo. But anyway, or new moon in Virgo, whatever. Okay, let's get you a couple talisman. Leo, this reading rattled me, my friends. Okay. Whoever this person is, they have all kinds of power. Consider these to be like power words you can take away from the reading with you, Leo, if they resonate. Karmic justice, 6 of wands, what I deserve. Union, Queen of cups. And we saw the wheel with the 10 of cups, remember? On the bottom, we have the 10 of cups here, but the wheel was on the bottom. Yeah. Destiny. One more. No. This one for Leo. Success. There's a lot of money tied up in this as well. I don't know what that's about for you, Leo, or this person. Again, maybe they want to, this person could be a traditionalist as well. Like maybe they want to have a certain foundation, and that's why it took so long for the King of Pentacles to show up. Could be. All right, Leo, let's close it off for you with a couple of cards from the Lover's Oracle. These can come out as advice, so take it only as it resonates. If you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind. For the heart is the gateway to the soul. Ace of Swords, 6 of Wands, and the Sun. Crazy. It's be about working together, creating something together as well. Playfulness. Laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together, and remember, love is the greatest healer. Love is the only healer. Oh, we get 2 more. Romance. Cupid's arrow strikes. I'd say so. King of Wands. When it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. Oh. Okay, Leo, quite the reading. That's what I have for you, my friends. Again, I hope it resonated. Probably not all of it will, but what does will, and you'll know what that is. I love you guys very much, Leo. See you soon. Namaste.